Good morning, Team Flynn. Thank you so much for being here today on the income stream. It's Friday, which means it is game day. We got some games, we got a wheel, we got some prizes. We're going to have some fun. And welcome to the new camera angle, everybody. I want to know what you think because we're trying to mix it up a little bit and have some more fun. And we have the wheel with us today, which means we can win some stuff, have some prizes, play some games. What's up, everybody? Stephanie says, I wonder if I remembered to fix Lex the CPA. I've been having trouble with that because YouTube has moved a few things and I haven't been able to fix that yet. But it will happen, I promise. So Lex, if you're watching, I apologize, but we are going to make it work for you. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate you. Y'all ready? Let's have some fun. Here we go.
This is the income stream to help you achieve your dream, all while we keep it clean. This is the income stream. It's the kind of show where you can come and go, but then you leave inspired with no fee required. The income stream with Pat Flynn.
All right. That's right. We got a new camera angle today, exploring a little bit more of a wider angle. I think it's both a little bit more personal and less sort of like newscaster broadcasty. Plus, you get to see more of the background and stuff, which I think is really fun. So we'll see what happens, but I'm enjoying it so far, and this is the way, says Rob. Thank you again for being here today, everybody. We got the wheel, and I want to start off with where we're at right now. As you can see on the wheel, we are already on gratitude, and coming up to Thanksgiving week here in the U.S., I think it would be fun to just really quickly, and I'll give you a shout out if you do it too, give us a quick little message on one thing that you're grateful for from this past week or this past year. Obviously, it's been a crazy year, and for many of us, especially in Southern California, a crazy week, especially in regards to the rises in levels of the virus and all that stuff, and that's not cool. But thankfully, we have each other, and we're here healthy at home as a family, and I got a lot of things to keep me busy. Hopefully you do too. But I'm hoping to slow down this week, but I definitely want to thank you. You are my gratitude for this week, because despite a lot of the crazy things happening, every morning starting the show with you has allowed me to sort of, A, just get distracted from all that, but B, start the day with serving others and understanding that there's always going to be people there for me no matter what. So I appreciate you. Thanks for keeping me in line, and I'm grateful for the growth of this channel and continual inspiration to do better, to improve, and also be an example and lead by example too. So let's pop up some of the messages here from the chat. Grateful for sanity with this stream, says Stephanie. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate that. Creativity from the future says grateful for Team Flynn. Can we get a refund for this year, right? April and I were just talking about that, how we had so many plans and we weren't able to do any of them, but hey, we're still grateful for what we have. Elton says gratitude to everyone who are celebrating on Thanksgiving. Grateful for this community, says Chris. Thank you so much. Spanish and Go says grateful for your time and generosity. Hey, you're going to need to pay attention because Spanish and Go was on the Ask Pat podcast yesterday. We had an interview. It's going to come out in early 2021. Dude, his story with him and his wife, with their channel and how they've gotten to where they're at is super inspirational, and I'm really excited to see where they're going to go. So if you haven't done so already, and if you want to learn a little bit of Spanish and get inspired, go ahead and subscribe to Spanish and Go. I appreciate you. Grandma Goody says, I can't believe it's already Friday. I'm grateful for a good week producing good work in this community. I love it. Just producing good work, making it happen. I love it. One more from Shay here. I'm grateful for everyone here. You guys are amazing. Thank you, Shay. Mahal. Grateful for setting up my first website and socials. Congratulations. That is epic. So well done, everybody. Thank you. And again, we're going to play some games. We're going to spin the wheel. We have some prizes. Today, we're giving away 3 copies of my book, Let Go. And this is a book that is actually not available on Amazon. I do have Let Go on Amazon, but Let Go, the special graphic designed edition, where it's more like a coffee table style book. You can actually see one of them right here. It's much bigger. It's a great Christmas gift and also a great reminder. I wanted the cover to be a daily reminder to just let go of the things that are holding you back and to continue moving forward. I was let go from my job in 2008, and in fact, to become an entrepreneur, I had to let go of who I thought I was supposed to be, right? So that's where this book comes in. Double meaning on the title, and it also comes with an amazing little slipcover that is a special edition that we sold for $79 on Kickstarter when it came out in 2018, I think. Anyway, 3 copies of this are going to be given away, and and I'm looking forward to seeing it adorn your coffee table. Do people even put books on coffee tables? I don't even know if that's a thing. It's just known as a coffee table book. But let me know in the chat if you actually do put books on your coffee table. For us, we definitely don't. We definitely don't do that. Anyway, thanks again, everybody. I appreciate you being here. Who's ready to play some games? I also owe you, oh my gosh, I owe you 2. I have 1 card ready for Watch a Mouth, but I owe you 2. I owe you 2 today. So we'll get to both of those at the half-hour mark. But for now, let's spin the wheel. Yo, I like the wheel here, in case you can't read it. We got questions. It's like in 3 spots, and I can't even see it. Okay, questions. So I love this. We've been answering a lot of questions this week. In fact, on Wednesday, we did 100 questions and answers with me. We're going to go through 5 questions, super rapid fire. I'm going to go as quick as possible because I want to make sure that we put some names on the Wheel of Names. We have no names on the wheel today. Not yet. But I'm going to put Lex here because I feel bad. I feel bad because by mistake, he's been blocked from chatting, and that's not cool. So we're going to see what we can do to bring him back, but I don't know how to do that yet. So my bad, Lex, but we're going to put you on there just in case. Looks a little close for the spot cam. This one? This one? This one? Let me know. Happy for feedback, though. Appreciate you. Okay, so questions. Question, what is the new lens? It's in fact the same lens, Rob. I was on 4K, and actually by accident yesterday, as I was going through trying to film something and changing the settings, I went to 1080p, right, 1920 by 1080, and then it zoomed out, and I was like, whoa, let me stand in front and see what this looks like. And I really like the feel of this. This is very similar to what you might see on a Harris Heller video, and I like the sort of wider angle, and of course, if I bring my hands in, you'll notice like how big my hands are. Right, it's kind of a cool dynamic little angle versus the more sort of like flat angle, and you get to see more of the background, which I think is pretty cool. Where did I get my shirt? Says Shay. I got this shirt on Etsy. I don't think it's an actual Disney licensed shirt, but I got it on Etsy. Saw it last year when I fell in love with The Mandalorian, and of course Friday is also Mandalorian Day. So episode 3 is coming out in season 2 today, which I'm really stoked about, and we as a family watch it together. And yeah, so Etsy. Are the streams destroying your channel, slowing growth? They're not destroying my channel. It's just stunting the organic growth that I once had, and that's okay. You know, I'm not in this to get giant numbers, and I have some other things going on that thankfully allow me to not rely on YouTube for my business. If I was smarter, perhaps I would do it in a way where, you know, I could have smaller amounts of live streams in concert with a lot more pre-recorded videos. And that's likely what you're going to see starting in 2021 when I have some plans to definitely grow the channel for sure, and also tie in the YouTube channel to the business more, which I haven't really done a good job of either. But I'm more just using this as a playground, a place to have fun, a place to experiment and meet and have fun with more people. But definitely next year I'm going to take it in a different direction. But don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to go live every day and anymore after 1 full year. I might be going live once a week and have it be a bigger party for all of us, but I still want to stay connected to you, and of course more pre-recorded videos and higher production quality and more fun, more videos that would make you like want to jump on them the moment they come out, more videos where you start watching and like, I have to stay till the end to find out what happens. So more fun in that regard. But yeah, I appreciate you for asking that. It definitely has slowed it down because people who subscribe are like, oh my gosh, this guy goes live every day, and it's not really for me, and they either unsubscribe or they're just sitting dormant. But it's all good. It's all good. Miss Boyce says, Pat, when one sees a highlighted comment on YouTube, is it good or bad? So a highlighted comment is just for you to know. When you go and you either click on a comment or you get a notification and then you click to go into that comment, it's highlighted. YouTube is highlighting that for you because that's what they want to go, okay, this is the one that you are paying attention to or are replying to. Pinned comments are ones that are at the top based on what the creator has decided to highlight. So that's where highlighted comments come into play. They're YouTube kind of helping guide you sort of where the things are at. So it doesn't really change anything, if that makes sense. Why would live streams stunt your channel growth? Because it's a different kind of format, and especially going live every day versus what people normally are finding me for. For example, they find me for my podcasting tutorial, right? And they subscribe because they expect that they're going to get more podcasting help. And every once in a while, I do have a live stream about podcasting, but when I do a live stream about, email marketing, that might not actually work for people who subscribe because they came in on something else. So that's one of the big challenges with this channel is I talk about so many different things, and that's okay, but niche channels do way better, right? And even with smaller audiences, they'll have more views than me because all the videos are relevant to that particular audience, if that makes sense. I agree, there's a bit of a fisheye thing going on. Maybe a bit more light on his face would help. What, am I a little dark? Let me see. Again, we're just experimenting, but we can change it back later. But I like this for the videos, at least, that I've been recording. So I appreciate the feedback. Let's do one more. Zoom or a voice call. Depends on what the purpose is. If I want to see a person's face, then absolutely a Zoom call would make sense. But a voice call sometimes is just easier. And a lot of people don't want to put their face on camera or they're not ready. And in which case, voice would make more sense too. So let's keep this party going. We're going to spin the wheel and see if we can get some giveaways. Or at least some names on the giveaway. All right, we got gratitude. We did gratitude already, so let's switch it to giveaway. So for giveaway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick 3 random names to pop on the wheel of names here. We already got Lex in the house, but I'm going to pick 3 random names from the chat. I'm going to scroll up, and we're just going to add some names. So we got Rob Values there. Let's add Rob. Rob Values. How is the internet connection today? Last week when we were on the wheel, it was very, very iffy. We got Peasant Uprising, our brand new moderator. Big shout out and congratulations to Uprising to Peasant for becoming a brand new moderator here in the channel. And we got Mai. What's up, Mai? Also saying hi to Peasant. Wow, that's kind of interesting. My Bignall. All right, we got 4 names on the list. We're going to keep it going, and we're going to spin the wheel and have some fun, play some games. Let's do this. Big money, big money, big money. No whammies. Yo, story time. All right, chat, I need a topic, and then we're going to tell a story about it, right? Quick 2-minute story. This helps me practice my storytelling skills. I have this on here because I want you to also practice your storytelling skills. No, you're not telling a story here, but it's just a reminder of how important the ability to tell a story is, how much it can transform, and also you might hear some fun stories. This isn't always about business either. Sometimes it's about personal things, but whatever that you... The stream is not as choppy. Cool, thanks, Dave. That's good to know. No whammy. So what topic shall I tell a story about? It could literally be about anything. We got a lot of story time emojis from the channel here. Pokemon, says Dustin. Okay, I got a story to tell you about Pokemon. So when I was 17 years old, no, I was not playing Pokemon. But you know where I was working? I was working at a Toys R Us. It was like the cool place for the kids in high school to work, and we were all friends, and we kind of worked together at Toys R Us. One of the hardest jobs ever. You know why? Because customers are rude. I just gotta say, especially when you're there with like families with their kids who are literally running around the store, opening packages, riding the bikes everywhere, riding their Razor scooters, which like had just come out at the time. Everybody was going insane over these Razor scooters. But anyway, Saturdays were an interesting time at Toys R Us. And they were interesting because that's when Pokemon players would come in. They'd sit at these tables, like literally we'd get there at like 7 a.m., all the workers, and we would set up tables at the front end of Toys R Us. And we would get chairs, we put coverings over the tables, and then at 8 a.m., we would open the doors, and loads of kids would come in with their fanny packs and their lunch boxes full of Pokemon cards. And they would sit there and they would play, and I had no idea what was going on because I was more of a Magic the Gathering kind of kid. Right, I had Magic cards up the wazoo, and sadly, I sold my cards when I went to college, which now would have been worth tens of thousands of dollars. Anyway, that's besides the point. The point here is, I thought Pokemon was a joke. I was like, this is like little kids' Magic the Gathering, right? But fast forward, you know, however many years later now, literally 20 years, because I'm 37 now. These Pokemon cards are worth thousands. And those cards that were being sold at that time, every individual pack was being sold for $3.99. And I just visually remember these kids like ripping them open and then like playing with them and scratching them up. And now that makes me cringe because these cards are so valuable now. If I was smart and if I was forward thinking, which I wasn't, and of course I was in it to make money as a worker, I wasn't like an investor. I didn't know Pokemon cards were going to be huge. But dude, if I had just bought like, so each pack was like $3.99. Each booster box, which has like 36 packs, cost $80 at the time. Recently, one of those booster boxes has been sold for $250,000. What? Individual packs are going for tens of thousands of dollars. What? Bro.
Bruh.
If only. So I think back and I just go, wow, I hope some of those kids took good care of their cards and, I hope they're raking in the cash now. But most of them bent to hell, So anyway, like these cards were just messed up. I saw a friend of mine the other week who had Pokemon cards and I looked at them and they were just like dirty, like bent up, dirty, not cool. Anyway, that's my Pokemon story. Brings back memories of working at Toys R Us. Again, one of the hardest jobs at retail, and customers, especially kids. It's a hard thing. Learned a lot of lessons that year. Learned a lot of lessons, including how to make my own sack lunch. Okay, let's spin the wheel. Thanks, everybody. That was fun. Oh, really? Paula?
Bruh.
Closed captioning said, okay, well, we did that already, so let's play some brand standing. All right, so brand standing, for those of you who don't know, is a game that was sent to me by the creators, brand standing, not BS as, BS. Is that gonna zoom in? There we go, brand standing. So this game's pretty cool because it has the ability for us to make up company names for things that you wouldn't normally think of as a company. So there are demo cards and industry cards. So industry being something like, a bank, and then a demographic card being like, for a certain group of people. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to shuffle these things, and we're going to pick at random an industry and a demographic. And then we're going to have some fun coming up with some really cool brand names for them. Cool? Cool. So let's shuffle these bad boys real quick. All right, and I'm not going to force a selection of some of the more custom cards that we created because you can also create your own cards too. So we have things like a podcast for, or an online course for, or something for podcasters, things like that. But anyway, let's have some fun. Let's do the first two here, no matter what they are. We're going to do them. Okay, here's the first one. A department store for con artists. What would you make the name of your brand, your department store, for con artists, right? So that's the challenge. And I'm going to pick some standout names or even just random names, and I might put you on the wheel of names for the giveaway for those 3 books at the end. So a department store for con artists. This game needs a lot more choices, actually. Yeah, indeed. And that's why a lot of these games that are card games like this, have booster packs where you can actually add to them. I would add a lot more, says Dave. I like that one. 5-finger thrift. Creativity with the 5-finger. Let's go Dave Belknap. Oops, spelled that incorrectly. We got Peasant Uprising. Cons are us. But would you go there to buy cons? Toys for cons, maybe, right? Pat, every time I listen or watch your show, I always get an idea or two for my podcast. This is amazing. Thank you. You're welcome. Scams. Just scams. Can you imagine going to a store that was specifically to sell to scammers and con artists, and yet do you think you could trust the people who were there selling those things? Probably not. Probably not. I can imagine those negotiations. You think people would go there and just like steal stuff all the time? JC, Rob, that's good. I have you on the list already. Let's see. Grifters are us. Grifters? Is that like a Grandma Goody? I'm going to put you on here. And again, I'm not going to put every names like last week where we were. Let's see. Cash and Carry. Scams Club. No swiping. Swiping or yes swipe. Again, I'm just adding names at random, whatever comes to mind or anything that really stands out to me. Sticky Fingers. The Sticky Bandits. That stands out to me because we just watched Home Alone 2. Jonathan Miller. I like that. Scamazon. Bro, Rob, you are doing really well today. I really like that. Crook's Corner, says Jason Brown. I like that. Crook's Corner, I imagine I can go there and even get some coffee as well. Or maybe a deli sandwich. I like it. So remember, for those of you who are just coming in, we are playing a game called Brand Standing where you have to come up with a brand name for a department store, for Focus. Come on. Yo. What is going on here? There. A department store for con artists. That's what we're doing. Yo, I like Product Timothy, who said Crook Nook. The Crook Nook. Like Brooks Brothers, right? Isn't Brooks Brothers a thing? All right, let's add a couple more. Ryan here, Pyramids Emporium. That's a good one. The pyramid scheme sort of situation. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna shrink this wheel because literally it's driving me nuts. Okay, not bad. Not bad. We'll see if we can get another game of Brand Standing going. But for now, we're about 3 minutes away from a different game, which is used as my punishment for missing the secret word. Because I'm gonna say it now just so I can get it out of the way. But I was lollygagging this week. And when you lollygag around here, you get punished. When you don't say lollygag is really what happens. So the secret word is lollygag this month. We have a new month coming up, so I'm excited to chat with the members here, the ones who have green names or blue names here. What's up, Jeff the Ref? Good to see you here. Jeff the Ref, my friend, fellow Pokemon enthusiast. Thanks for being here. So yeah, we're going to play some Watch Your Mouth. I'm going to be a little embarrassed, but that's okay. Get your screenshots ready because we're going to play a game where I put this apparatus in my mouth and I say the words that are here, and you try to guess it, and I can't take it out until you guess it. So please try to help me out and make it quick, because I owe you 2 of them this week, which is crazy. Anyway, let's spin the wheel. Let's have some fun. Thanks for being here. Something good, something good. Story time. Okay, we can do another story time before we play the games. So chat, let me know. Give me a subject matter that I could tell you a quick story about, and we could go from there. So again, it could be literally about anything. We just told a story about Pokemon cards when I was 17. Little kids rushing into the store to play Pokemon, destroying hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of cards. Although they weren't hundreds of thousands of dollars back then. But oh man, I remember literally first edition base set Charizards, first edition base set Blastoises, cards that are worth... Did you know there is a Charizard from first edition? Charizard's a particular Pokemon, fire-type Pokemon. It's literally $280,000 right now going on eBay. What? That's crazy. Paula says, story about the Philippines. Yo, I like that. Story about the Philippines, says Paula. So, here we go. So I'm actually half Filipino myself, quarter Irish, 1/8 Russian, 1/8 Polish, aka mutt. Anyway, being half Filipino, my mom, we definitely made trips to the Philippines when I was a kid. I went first time when I was 6 years old. And let me just tell you about the Philippines and the part of the Philippines my mom is from. So this is Cebu. But no, not in the touristy part of Cebu with all the fancy hotels and all the amazing beaches. Literally, we were in the jungle. And I remember vividly going on what's called a jeepney, which is sort of like a taxi-like situation in the Philippines, and going into the jungle, literally trees, forests, like houses on stilts kind of thing. We got out, and I was like, in the Amazon or something, but it was in the Philippines, right? No running water. Everybody had to get, like, people were carrying water in giant vases on their head from the river, or a well or something. I don't know. And I remember the first morning taking a bath and literally standing in a half-size barrel, standing there, getting dumped like 40-degree Fahrenheit water on me, freezing. Then I had to soap up, and then they poured water on me again. I remember there was no electricity. I remember waking up in the morning, hearing like this giant chirping sound, and it was this like iguana that was like 10 feet long, to me it seemed 10 feet long next to me. It was literally in the jungle. Anyway, there was just so many memories, right? Like cooking the lechon, the pig, over the fire and pouring literally 7-Up all over it for flavor. Another memory, there was a festival. We happened to go during like a festival for a holiday, and there was a disco, a dance that was happening, and there was dancing going on. And during that festival, they had a giant bamboo pole that was covered in oil. Okay, so just imagine a giant bamboo pole covered in oil, and all the boys in the village were going to climb this thing, because at the top was like 20,000 pesos, which was, you know, like $100 or something. And again, just for like an hour, these boys taking turns trying to climb it. And of course it was greased, so they would just like slide right back down. And then everybody was like forcing me to like try it. And I was like, I don't know what's going on. And the whole village like, yeah, go do it. And then I go up and I can't even get up like a foot because I have no strength. I'm like 6 years old at this time. And then everybody's laughing at me. Of course, I was doomed right from the start. It was a cute thing for a little kid from out of town to do. Anyway, finally, somebody went up, climbed all the way to the top, because those guys, I mean, they know how to climb palm trees and get coconuts and stuff. Anyways, a little embarrassing, but those are the vivid memories I have from when I was 6 years old in the Philippines. Had a good time. Oh, the other memory I have is when we went to Manila, which is the capital, and we stayed in a hotel, and in the hotel we were having, I think, dinner, and there was a band, and this band was playing music, and I was like, ooh, can I request a song? And I was 6 years old, and I went up to the band, and I was like, can you play a song? And they're like, sure, what do you want to play? And my favorite song at the time was Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen. Yes, that was my favorite song at the time, but they didn't know how to play it because it's Philippines. Why would they know how to play Born in the USA, let alone play it if they knew how to play it? And I cried. I was so upset. I was like, don't you know music? Like, Born in the USA, it's like everybody knows it. And of course, I didn't know any better. And my parents bring that up every once in a while because I was very spoiled and I wanted to have them play Born in the USA. Okay, so that is my story about the Philippines. Thank you all for that. And thank you, Paula, for bringing back those memories. But anyway, wow. This is cool. You know, like, sometimes it's just like, I think it would be a fun thing for you and maybe your family to get together and just be like, you know what? What's something that happened in the 80s that you just remember? Like, let's talk about it. That made me smile. Thank you so much for that. Hopefully that made you smile too. Again, another embarrassing Pat moment is coming up right now. So we're going to play Watch Your Mouth, which is a game that this story's making me cry with laughter. Dude, Born in the USA, right? Okay. So this game, Watch Your Mouth, I'm playing it because it's a punishment for me for forgetting to do some stuff during the week. In this game, I put this thing in my mouth, I say the thing on this card, and you have to help me, okay? And the sad thing is, the chat's a little delayed, so it's guaranteed that I'm going to have this thing in my mouth for a little bit of time, but maybe the new fun fisheye angle will make it even better. So I'm going to say this. You have to get it exactly. So punctuations and everything. There's a clue. All right, y'all, let's do this. All right. This was the most wonderful story. Thank you, Paula. All right, man. Every time. I'd much rather open like Pokemon cards for fun instead of like put this in my mouth. But okay, we're good. We're good. All right, we're doing 2 of these, by the way. So let's do the first one. We'll save the next one for maybe closer to the end. Screenshot time. Thanks, Carlos. All right, here you go. All right. Dude, every time I can feel the sit like coming down. Okay. Y'all ready for this? Okay, why am I delaying? Okay. Please get this quick so we can move on. Okay? Ow. Oh, right in this, okay, I need to learn how to read first. Okay. Oh, the in switch of the Rick roll. This is so bad. Oh, I can't say that letter. The in switch of the Rick roll. Oh, the in switch of the Rick roll. Look, no Kennedys. Yeah, my teeth are doing pretty good at least. Okay. Oh, bait and switch. You're very close. Remember, we need punctuation. Oh, not old. Oh, bait and switch of the Rick roll. Nobody's gotten it yet. It needs to be exact. Oh, bait and switch of the Rick roll. Not old. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Come on. Okay, you GTO, you're really close. Yay. Okay. Stephanie, thank you. So it was, I think Stephanie got it. Old bait and switch of the Rick roll. Let's get that one out of there. Wow, what a day. What a day. Okay, let's spin the wheel. Thank y'all for participating. Let's go. What do we got? We got... Oh, prediction. Yo, we haven't had prediction in like 3 weeks. So prediction means you tell me something that you want me to make a prediction about. And we'll come back to these videos down the road and we'll see what happens. Yes, I owe you one more. We'll save it to the end, Stephanie. Don't worry. What is a Rick roll? Never gonna give you up. Never gonna... That song. Yes, I still owe you one more, but it's coming later. Anyway, what do you want me to make a prediction about other than the fact that I will be playing another game of Watch Your Mouth later in the stream? And then after this, we're going to go to, crypto, says Mental Fitness. Okay, sure. I'm going to make a prediction about crypto. And again, I'm not a crypto person. I'm not here as a professional to say you should invest in crypto. I do have some Bitcoin, but just, it's a very volatile situation. My prediction is that it's going to eventually get to the point where it becomes a normal form of currency that most people use, especially as the younger generation now gets older and this starts to just become normal. It's going to be a normal way to transact. I mean, this is why I'm a big fan of the Cash App, because they have Bitcoin and Cash being owned by Square. I mean, they just bought $50 million worth of Bitcoin, right? Jack Dorsey is definitely all in on it, and he is a very, very good future thinker, and I think it's definitely going to be something that's going to be more normal. Like, it's going to be normal to go to the store and just pull out your app, scan a QR code, like a PayPal QR code or a Scan App QR code or whatever, and transact in that way, right? And the fact that there's no paper trail, the fact that it is a little bit safer, I think it's going to disrupt the financial industry for sure. And I think that it is those financial industries, big, larger financial firms that do get behind cryptocurrency that are definitely going to, survive, right? It's very similar to like what's happening in the EV space right now, or vehicles, right? Internal combustion engine companies, Ford, GM, they're struggling right now. And guess what's coming? EVs. And it's those like Volkswagen who are at least like putting time and effort and research into electronic vehicles and batteries and things that are going to survive and still be around. I'm guessing Ford and GM might go bankrupt at some point, not in the so far distant future. So, yeah, I think that's kind of where it's going. Again, I don't know a ton about it. I do, and I have invested in cryptocurrency, but I don't have a ton. But I did have more, and I sold it, and I wish I didn't, I will say. But yeah, I think it's going to disrupt, and I think it's going to be normal. But right now, we're still in the early phases, and much like how when combustion vehicles came, when everybody was driving a horse, it took a while and some infrastructure needs to change in order to support it, right? I think it'll come. I think it's coming, and I think that people are treating it like an investment, like a stock right now, versus like how we treat money. And again, it's kind of difficult to wrap our head around sometimes. But anyway, thank you for that. Great question, and I'm actually going to put you all on the wheel of names, as the... let's see, Paula. I'm going to put Paula on here because you made me tell a really great story. And I'm going to put mental.fitness. Is it mental.fitness? Yes, cool. And let's see, I'm going to scroll up and down, and I'm going to put one more name on here. Discover Ignite. Perfect. Discover Ignite. Okay, let's drop this down so we get the... Woo, man. Okay, yeah, that was my screenshot bucket, which there are a lot of them. Okay, let's spin the wheel again. And then we're going to play another Watch Your Mouth in 9 minutes. We're going to do a giveaway of my 3 books of, not my 3 books, but 3 copies of my premium version of my book, Let Go, which is not on sale anywhere. It's $79 retail. We sold it for $79 on a Kickstarter campaign when we redesigned it. That book is right here. Comes with a nice slipcover, and it'll be signed, and the tagline, How to Transform Moments of Panic into a Life of Profits and Purpose, right? Let me see if I can do my stupid human trick here. I was an only child, so I know things. Okay, let's spin the wheel. What do we got? What do we got? Big money, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Yo, giveaway again? Sweet. Let's add some more names. I'm going to add Jinky, Salinas. What's up, Jinky? Great to see you here. And I just totally lost the wheel of names. Okay, I'm just going to add them on. You'll have to trust me. I'll show the names afterwards. Let's see. So that was Jinky. Then we're going to add, moving up and down, we're going to add Jeff the Ref. What's up, Jeff? Jeff the Ref. What a cool name. Like, you can't not remember that. Like, Pat the Rat. Pat the Bat. All right, cool. I was an only child, so I know things. Okay, hold on one sec. We're going to add, over the years, how many people are upset they don't have their Pokemon cards now? Yeah, seriously. Although, we're also seeing a bunch of people who are going into their basements and their parents' house to dig them up. And man, they're finding like tens of thousands of dollars now, which is pretty cool. It is definitely inflated, but I don't see it coming down anytime soon. All right. Fantastic. Let's play some either.io. We're going to play some either.io. We're going to have some conversation about some choices that we have to make. And you have to either vote blue, there, or vote red. Okay, so let's go. I have one already queued up for us so that we could figure out whether or not we would rather. So here's the choice. And let's talk about this a little bit. 1.6 million people have voted, which is kind of crazy, right? So 1.6 million votes. We'll see where we end up. But would you rather be team blue or team red here? Would you rather be telekinetic, which is, for those of you who don't know, the ability to move things with your mind? Or would you rather be telepathic, to know what a person, essentially being a mind reader, right? So would you rather be able to move things with your mind, or would you rather be a mind reader? I think, to me, I think the answer is clear. And I think it's because I'd be afraid of red, right? I don't want to know what's in a person's mind sometimes. I mean, I do. I mean, actually, now that I'm talking about it as a marketer, what am I saying? I would benefit most from sort of having the ability for me to understand what's going through a person's head, right? If I'm selling something and a person in their mind is going, you know what, it's probably too expensive. And I can just be like, you know what, let me tell you why this is actually a really good investment for you, despite the higher price point, right? That would be pretty amazing. So for what I do, red would be the choice, but I think it would be more fun to be blue, to have the ability to just go, you know what, I'm too lazy to get that remote. Like, boom, remote in your hand, right? Or, hey, bully, like, get out of here, and just being like L from or 8. Wait, what am I? 7. Sorry. Oh my god. I wish I had a memory just to begin with. But no, 7 from Stranger Things, right? She's telekinetic, right? And that's pretty awesome. We've seen what that does for her, and it can help you defeat the Demogorgon. So, red would be the more, because, okay, if you are telepathic, can you choose to be telepathic at a certain moment and then other times like turn it off? You can do that with telekinetic abilities, right? Like, you're not moving everything that you think. You just have to think hard about it and, like, you know, make it happen. But if you're telepathic, does that mean you can read minds and it's like voices everywhere? If that's the case, then definitely blue. But I think if I could choose to when I want to be telepathic, I think I'd be red. Man, just imagine how that would be helpful in arguments here at the house. Okay, I'm gonna pick red. Okay. L for 11. Oh, 11. 7, 11. So I got it right first. L. Anyway, I'd rather remember things more than anything. So 45% telepathic, 55% telekinetic. Where did you lie? I think that, okay, that was a good one. That was a fun one. Let me go back here and find one more, and then we'll play another game of Watch Your Mouth. But this will not always be family friendly, which is why I've come back to full screen. Ooh, this is a good one. Okay. Would you rather, this is really funny actually. Would you rather blue have a lightsaber or red have a helper monkey that would do anything for you within reason and PETA rules, as we can see down below here? Right, within reason or helper monkey. Now, this comment here says, my helper monkey would have a lightsaber, so it's a win-win. Okay, so lightsabers, pretty awesome. But generally speaking, like, when would I use it? It would be nice to have, but I'm not, like, on the front lines or anything. I'm not in any war of any kind. The Empire has not strucken back yet. So a helper monkey would probably be pretty dope. I'm going to go with, as much as I'm a Star Wars fan, and it would be legit to have a lightsaber, for sure. Doesn't matter what color, honestly. I don't care. That would be pretty awesome. Right? I have something similar to a lightsaber here. This is a light, by the way, on a tripod, on a switch pod. Whoa, got dark. Come on, lens. There we go. So I think I'm going to go red. Because, like telekinesis, I can just be like, yo, helper monkey, get that remote for me. Thank you. Right? And plus, like, that would be really helpful. It would just be really cool. I can hey, helper monkey, spin the wheel for me, right? That'd be pretty cool. I'm going to go red. I'm going to go red. I'm going to go red. Are you serious? Wow. I guess you don't have to feed a lightsaber or worry about a lightsaber pooping, let alone pooping and maybe throwing it at you if you are not a good boss. But I didn't think about that. But I'm still going to say helper monkey. I think that would be pretty cool. Let's have a Pat After Dark series. I should have put the music in the background today. I didn't have music in the background today. Remind me next week to do that at the beginning of the chat if we do that. It's the PETA rules that makes red restrictive. This is true. This is true. Thanks for the thumbs down. I hope you have a better day. Still helps with the algorithm anyway. Ugh. Excuse me. Ah, that like pulled a shoulder muscle, yo. All right. Have you seen the video by Hacksmith Industries of them creating a plasma lightsaber? I did see that. Really, really cool. A lot of people saw that. Okay. Thank you for entertaining me with the decision for whether or not a lightsaber or a monkey would be better. But we're gonna play one more game because I owe you, and I just want to like get over this. All right. So let's pick a good one here. Actually, I'm gonna pick 3 of them. And they're all the same. Oh my god, okay. So we got chat. Card 1, card 2, or card 3. Tell me which one you prefer. I'm going to just kind of judge based on the chat. Which one do you think I should do? 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. You tell me which one I should pick, and we're going to do that one. Discover says, this game rocks. Card 2 says, Stephanie, 2, 2, 3. A lot of 2s. What? Wow. How are y'all know to do 2? Door number 2? Number 2 it is. As you can see, I chose number 2. I'm glad I didn't get this one. Princess Penny and Peanut play the piccolo. Holy crap. Number 3 was a big black bear sat on a big black rug. Actually, I'm really glad I didn't get that one. So it's telepathy. We're telepath. We're one and the same. Okay. We're gonna do card number 2 here. Where did my mouth thing go? Okay. Did I reveal the card? I still have to say it anyway. I don't know if I did or not. All right, chat. Let's do this. Screenshot time. Okay. Oh, every time. This is just ultimate, which means it's hard. All right. Hey, thanks for the thumbs down. Hope you are okay. Big hugs. Right. Flying froggies. Okay. Big hugs. Right. Flying froggies. Big hugs. Right. Flying froggies. All right, Carlos, let's see it. Don't sneeze now. Oh my god, I so bad. Big hugs, right? Flying froggies. Flying froggies. Ow. Oh, geez, something is different. Ew. Yay! Okay. That was... I've never dripped like that before. Thank you. So I'm gonna be that's consult the blind guy, Andrew. Well done. Thank you for that. Flying froggies. Yes, Kai. Can you hear me? Why is my daughter texting me from the other room? She said flying froggies via text. That's a little scary. Okay, Andrew, thank you so much for getting that. Now she's saying LOL. All right, notifications off. Okay, you're on here already, so we're all good. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Let's continue on. Let's see if I can find another either.io. That's like, I've been really enjoying this. Okay. Let's see here. Family friendly. We want family friendly. Oh, I'm actually curious about this. When you eat macaroni and cheese, would you rather B, use a spoon, or sorry, blue, use a spoon, red, use a fork? Are you a spoon person or are you a fork person when you're eating mac and cheese? Honestly, I think if you use a spoon, like something's wrong with you. No offense. But we use a fork, right? For mac and cheese? Well, like, who uses a spoon? Why would you use a spoon with mac and cheese? It's a fork. You gotta fork the elbow pasta. So funny. All right, I'm gonna say fork, right? I'm pretty sure the macaroni has average viscosity. It's also delicious. I like how there's like definitions on things. I use a spoon. Something is definitely wrong with me, says Michael. Fork. Wow, really? That's weird to me. Why would you use a spoon? Is it to make sure you get all the cheese? But it said it's average viscosity. Spoon at Panera Bread? Oh, you're right, Product Timothy. When you get served mac and cheese at, I know this because my daughter has mac and cheese, and it's a spoon. It's like a big soup spoon. That's even weirder. Like if you use a soup spoon for macaroni and cheese, whoa. No, you got to spoon up the cheese sauce. Really? Spork. Rose is just like, spork. Rose, I'm going to put you on there. That was funny. Rose Naidu. All right, let's play one more, and then I'm going to add some more names to the list here. Let's find a good one. These random ones are the best. Okay. What? This is so random. Let's see here. Here's a good one. Would you rather... So this involves a quote. Oh, actually, I forgot to go full screen. Sorry if those weren't family friendly. Anyway, we're going to go with this one. Blue, would you rather be knocked out by Mike Tyson or red, be knocked out by Muhammad Ali? I think the answer is clear here. No, you're not supposed to see them, Jen. That was my mistake. As you can see, again, this is not completely family friendly, so I'm glad I didn't like say those out loud, but I was like, what? The one about the ginger question was really interesting. Anyway, I think it's clear. I think it's red. You want to be knocked out by one of the greats, right? Muhammad Ali back in his prime versus Mike Tyson in his prime. I mean, both you'd be lights out, right? But I think it would be a lot cooler to say that you were knocked out by Muhammad Ali. I am the greatest, right? Neither, says Monique. Just, I don't want to be in the ring. Why am I even doing this, right? They both punch hard for sure, but I think as long as we can guarantee we're not going to die, then I think red. I would pick red for this one. 58%. Cool. Epic. All right, so we did the 2 games of Watch Your Mouth. We played a couple... actually, let's do a brand standing to finish up, because that's our favorite game here, and we haven't... Okay, that's not a family-friendly one. I didn't know that was in here. Okay, here we go. I like how they set this up, too. So, final game. I'll be able to add some more names to the wheel of names. Then we're going to do the giveaway. Come on, focus. There we go. A newspaper for completely normal taxidermists. Right? Cool. So, I like how they say for completely normal taxidermists, as if you were a taxidermist, you have maybe not so normal tendencies. But for normal taxidermists, a newspaper. What would you name a newspaper for completely normal taxidermists? I want to hear your answers for that newspaper. The Gazelle Gazette, the head of the mounting the magazine, mounting magazine. Even though I'm bad at this when I'm live. Yo, I'm good at this when I have time to think about it, but live, I'm terrible. Okay, what you got? What you got? Fake news, says EJ. Stuffed news, stuffed stories. I like stuffed news. These are good. Stuffed. Like, why didn't my head go there already? All right, let's go to... I'm going to add... I think I added Ryan already. So, Francis Taylor. We're going to add all that stuff, says Dave. I like that. I think, Dave, you're on here already, too. Latina, I'm going to add you on here. Thank you. Thanks for coming into office hours this week, by the way. Latina. Let's go. The good stuff says, yo, cooking with Kibby. I like that. Cooking with Kibby. That's a good one. That's clever. I like that. The good stuff. Fake news, stuff it news. Oh wow, the Stuffed Express. Yeah, Express is a good one. Stages, computer repair. We're gonna add you here. I want at least 30 names, so we got 26. Let's see. So the Daily Pelt, the Daily Mount. Stuff it and read. Just stuff it and read. That's like the tagline, right? Head stuff in the news. Stiff times. Approach instead of stuff. So Roger, I'm going to pop you on here. Roger Octobre. Let's see. That's the classy newspaper that you want to read, right? Gabriela Vargas. All right, one more. Let's go to... ooh, this one is like deep. Makeup by Antonica. Silenced Beauty. That's like a high-end that's like a super high-end magazine, right? All right, yo, we got 30 entries on the list. Thank you all for playing, by the way. Really, really fun to come with you this every week, every Friday, having some games, having some fun, poking some fun at myself. I appreciate you for being here. I got to go to a team meeting, but we got 3 winners of Let Go today. I'll tell you how to redeem that prize as soon as we select these winners, but good luck to everybody. Thank you so much. Formaldehyde frontline. Yo. All right, here we go. Let's spin the wheel. Big money, big money. We got my. Whoa. Congratulations, my. Well done. What's up, Winston? Good to see you here. My, our first of 3 winners. That name has now been removed. Let's go for winner number 2. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, just right at the end there. Right at the end there. Yo, that was crazy. I'm going to remove that. That was Jason Brown who just missed out. Samson, I know sometimes you might already have a Let Go. So if that's the case, actually let's give away 4. We're gonna give away one to Jason anyway. So Samson, you're totally welcome to still grab it if you want, but we're gonna give one to Jason as well. So Jason, also you are a winner too. So I'm gonna remove you. And then our 4th winner, or 3rd winner here on the wheel, is going to be Francis Taylor. Whoa. Thank you, Travis. That's funny. Francis Taylor, congratulations to you. And thank you to everybody for playing today. And if you'd like to email, for those of you who did win, pat@patflynn.com. Jess will look forward to your email, and we'll get that sent to you at some time. It's not going to come right away, but we do these like packaged giveaways every once in a while. Every few weeks we go into the post office and do that. But awesome. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in today. Well done. I hope that you can come in with me tomorrow. We're going to start at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, and we're going to have some fun reviewing some websites and YouTube channels. Anyway, thanks so much for coming in today. I appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed the new angle here, and I appreciate you. Pat@patflynn.com to the winners. Cheers. Peace out. And as always, Team Flynn for the win.
This is the income stream to help you achieve your dream, all while we keep it clean. This is the income stream. It's the kind of show where you can come and go, but then you leave inspired with no fee required. The income stream with Pat Flynn.
All right, yo, great morning. Thanks, everybody, for being here today and for hanging out, for having some fun, for poking some fun at me, and for having me tell stories, play some games. Great answers, everybody. I appreciate you. Have an amazing week next week if you don't come in tomorrow over the weekend. Thanksgiving week. Let's enjoy it. Peace out, yo.
Bruh.